Hello fellow gamers, welcome back. I'm Mike, welcome back to the channel. And today we're opening the Arkham Horror 3rd edition box. Now, I said I wasn't going to get this, but I caved in and I did. Just had to see what all the happy hype was about. And now originally when this came out, if you pre-ordered it through your friendly local gaming store, or through the Fantasy Flight website, you were able to get a hardback copy of the rule book, which is really nice. And they gave you the book for free. So now, though, there are still copies available. If you check on eBay, some of them may be slightly high, but as of this recording, Amazon still had 12 of them in stock for 20 bucks, which is worth it to me. It's got some great history in it about the game. It's got write-up of 2 new investigators, and these write-ups coincide with the original book, which I have right here, The Investigators of Arkham. If you're a fan, this is an amazing book. It's a beautiful coffee table book, first of all. The artwork on it, everything. And secondly, the writing is great, and it's got all the investigators, all kinds of backstory on the investigators, which is really fun. And I enjoy reading, that kind of thing. It's got some beautiful artwork. Anybody who hasn't seen it, if you want, leave a message in the comments that you want me to do a flip through, and I'll be happy to do that. But today, this is not what this is about. So, anyway, I had to pay 20 bucks for this. I did get both on Amazon. I also want to mention that this game comes with 12 investigators, and but only 6 stands. Now, the stands are very tight, so if you put the investigators, if you pull the tokens out, standees back in and out, eventually you're going to rip the bottom. So I suggest, when you buy this game, bow down to Fantasy Flight's cash grab and get yourself some plastic stands. Okay? That way you can have all the investigators on stands, you put them in there once, and then you don't have to worry about tearing your investigator tokens. Okay, let's open her up. They were part of the shrink wrap, as you all well know, and I'll say every video. Okay. Front of the box, I like the new artwork. In the back, and I'm sure you'll recognize some investigators right away, including Wendy. Okay. So we got a good amount of stuff in here. And of course it says if you want to sleeve your cards, all these games do. That tells you which sleeves to use. I don't sleeve cards. I don't like to sleeve cards. I don't like the feel of sleeves. But I don't play rough with my components. I play mostly solo. And I don't eat or drink around them. So, if you do that kind of thing, that's fine. That's you. That's what you want to do. And you can do it with your friends and everything else. So yeah, if that's the case, sleeve the card. All right, we have our typical Fantasy Flight. And now these are the rule books that came with it. You have the standard Learn to Play and the rules reference. And I like this. I do enjoy this system. I don't have no problem with it. For me, it's a good system. I read through the book. I check out videos online. I check out how to play. I will, if anybody wants me to do some how to play videos, put a message in the comments, and I will look into that. So I usually when I learn a new game, I'll watch a video and I'll have the book with me. Okay, we got our cardboard. Lots of cardboard. Big box of cardboard. Now I like the first thing that, for me, the game has to be eye-catching too. Well, not just fun, but eye-catching. It's got to look good. At least for me. Everybody's different, so everybody does different things. So the first thing that caught my eye was the awesome modular board. I really like it. I've read a lot of people don't like it. They think it doesn't look good. They think it looks too busy. I like it. I think it looks great. It shows out the neighborhood. And to me, it's perfect, and it's really amazing. Okay, we got our many investigators, and of course, many investigators that we recognize. Looks like we got the search tokens and some question mark tokens there. The back side of that, again with the great components from Fantasy Flight. Let's put these here. Okay, now we got our health and sanity tokens. A couple of their new tokens I haven't seen before. Okay. We got each tile has some sidewalk space here, and of course the main area. Lots of tokens here. Got some benefit tokens. Looks like cash, dollars. I'll pretend it's 1,000. It's more cash. And in this one, they include a card holder, you know, for some reason. And all the other games they've put out, no card holders, not even any Mythos bags. Yes, I'm talking to you, Fantasy Flight. Where are the Mythos bags? And there's not one in here, which I hear we need one. But we got a card holder. I think I would have preferred the Mythos bag, but the card holder is cool. Okay, we got our cards. Lots of cards here. And our stands. And sadly enough, Yahtzee dice. Yes, Yahtzee dice. Got these with Eldritch Horror as well. Don't like them. So, do yourself a favor. Bow down to Fantasy Flight's cash grabbing and pick up their dice sets. We have here the Cursed dice set. This has the Elder Sign on the 6 only. We have the regular dice set. This one has the Elder Sign on the 5 and 6. And we have the Blessed dice set. This one has the Elder Sign on the 4, 5, and 6. They have them now at Fantasy Flight website, $10 a pop, plus shipping. So check it out. I mean, if you like to bling up your game, and a lot of people do in different ways, this is one of the ways I like to bling up my game, is I do not like the Yahtzee dice. And again, 6 tokens, so... Alright. Check out what we got here. Alright, these are all our investigators, and we got our Elder Gods. Okay, it's the same artwork as in Eldritch. Azathoth. Feast for Ordoth. There's Ordoth. And it shows in the back how you're supposed to set up the board for each god. Veil of Twilight. Back. And of course, Mighty Cthulhu, Echoes of the Deep. Alright. Now in this game, as always, we're looking to stop the Elder Gods from coming. I believe. Let's check back the box. Yes. Yes, they're saving humanity. They're always saving humanity. Those good people. Okay. Now, the artwork is all the same, which is fine, because I do like the artwork. I like the bigger pictures here. They were much smaller on Eldritch. Agnes Baker. She's also one of my favorites, the waitress. My wife is a waitress. Calvin Wright, The Haunted. Got some story in the back. Now this is, from what I've read, a story-driven game. So this is kind of like Arkham Horror, the card game, the board game. And I'm looking forward to that. Because I really love Arkham Horror, the card game. I have a lot of fun with it. I like Eldritch Horror because it's Indiana Jones type world traveling and everything. I really, really have fun with that. So I'm looking forward to playing this. Daniel Reyes, the mechanic. Daniela, I'm sorry. Dexter Drake, the magician. Jenny Barnes, one of my favorite, the dilettante. Marie Lambeau, the entertainer. We just saw her a couple videos ago in Eldritch. And most of these people too. Michael McGlenn, the mobster. And again, if you want to see these guys' backstory, pick up that book. Pick up the Investigators of Arkham. Great book. Min Tai Pan, and she is the secretary. We have Norman Withers, the astronomer. Rex Murphy, the reporter. Tommy Muldoon, the rookie cop. I've played him before in Arkham Horror LCG. And of course, Wendy Adams. Played her before as well. So, nice. Good card stock, great quality. You can't beat Fantasy Flight's quality because it's really good. Unless somebody actually starts making a game with plastic or metal tokens instead. Alright, let's check out our cards here. We've got lots of cards. So, definitely going to need to do a once enough expansions, a few more expansions come out. I'm doing an unboxing of the first expansion as my next video. When all the expansions come out, then we're going to once again turn this box using the foam core to hold the cards, and then the expansion boxes can hold. These are the ones I use from Hobby Lobby. These little guys right here. You can see, it gives you 6 sections. And I use these for all the small tokens. So, all your money, all that stuff. I can fit them in here. Or you can get a little bit larger size if you want. I use bigger ones for different games. I have real big ones for X-Wing and Armada. And I have other size ones for depending upon the size of the game tokens and how many tokens the game has. Okay, a lot of cards here. All right, so these cards are divided up into areas of the town. So we have Uptown. Love the artwork. Again, Fantasy Flight does great. I know they reuse a lot of the artwork, but they do new artwork, and even the artwork they reuse it's amazing. They got some great artists on their payroll, freelancer, whatever. Okay, this is South Side. Okay, Rivertown, and Rivertown and Northside's cards are identical in color, so you gotta. The buildings are different in the back, but the color of them are the same. And then here's Northside. You can see that it's the same color. Miskatonic University. Wouldn't it be cool if we got a graduated from that place? Okay, Merchant District. Green, the color of money. Well, no, it's money. United States money, let's put it that way. Easttown. Got the information. All the nice encounter cards. Downtown. And then we go again. And then we go again with the same. Uptown, North Side. All of these are encounter cards. It looks like they carry on to the next one. So there's a lot of town-related encounter cards. Let me see if this is all that's in here. So that whole first stack is all town-related encounter cards. And we have almost another quarter stack of encounters. Now we have our monsters, or actually, yeah, monsters and a couple of them. We have Cthulhu, Epic Monster, Ancient One. And I love the art of him coming out of the water. They've actually aged the card so it looks like, it looks like it's been played, but it hasn't. That's just how it was printed. All right, Servitor Relay, right? Yeah, I got to get that one right. Epic Monster Star Spawn. And again with the aging. You can see on the bottom here, the aging. All right, we got some numbered cards. And then we have So I guess these are going to go with each elder god in the encounter. Servitor of Yog-Sothoth, epic monster, human thrall. Again with the aging on the bottom and the back and top. And his encounter cards. Ordhoth, epic monster, ancient one. Great, great artwork. We have some encounter cards specific to him, I'm assuming, because they're town encounter cards, because they're specifically with his character and his character's cards. All right, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 reference cards. Help you along, help everybody along. Player actions and such. And then we have the headline cards, which I heard about. And yeah, it just gives a headline and tells you what you need to do. It's not necessarily, I mean, it's a fun little read. It doesn't have anything necessarily to do with exactly what you do, place to doom in your space, unless you have a dark pack condition. Yeah, that's not good because I don't like dark pack. I don't like dark pack, but I don't like doom either. So we have a lot of them. They have a little newspaper in the back. And we have some other cards, which we should check the book. Let's see exactly what these are. These are anomaly cards. Okay, that's what those were, those round ones. The tokens I said I didn't know. I remember now. These are the anomaly tokens right here. And we have the anomaly cards to go with it. Back, a whole bunch of them too. Nice little stack of those. All right. Those are our big cards. Now let's check out our little guys. Split these up and knock them all over the place. All right, first we got conditioned. Yeah. Blessed. Dark Pact. Don't like that one. Or the 2. Looks like 2, so we're only 2 conditions right now. All right, then we have our monster cards. These are individual, small enough to fit on the board. So instead of the tokens, now we have little cards instead of the monster tokens like they had in Eldritch Horror. Vessel Servant, Altered Beast, Thrall, Billy Cooper. Oh yeah, I remember him. Billy Cooper from the card game. Creeping Ghoul, Artist Watcher. So we got all the monsters here. Got a lot of monster cards. A lot of monster and cultist cards. Very cool. Nice stack. Worth, and love the art in the back. I'm not going to go through every one, but you get the idea. Nice stack of those. And we have, oh yeah, these are some more monster cards here. So here we come with our spells. Flesh Ward. Now they do have different. At least this one, oh, see, now this is like a card for her. These are her own cards. Looks like we got player cards in here. I have to reference this back because I don't know 100% for sure. We got item cards, 20 item cards. So these are item cards. They come with a gun and a key in the back. That's your item cards. Which we have some more here. So let's separate these out. Okay, item cards, ally cards. And we got all our allies that are here, different names of people that do different things. Fortunately, I don't see Armitage here, but the back of those, and they got your different allies. Okay, then we have spell cards. Here's some more spell cards. Alchemical process, astral travel, binding, fine gate, intervene, missive relay, shriveling, and wither. So those are going on with these guys here. These are okay. I see. We got spell cards, and then these are your starting cards. That's why she has, Agnes Baker has the Flesh Ward spell. Let's see her back there, and then she has the Flesh Ward spell. So these are your, we have starting cards here. All right, and last we have our special cards, which give us some different things, including Dark Blessings. Different things are allies that you get through the game. And I recognize some of these things from the card game, and I recognize some things from Eldritch. So this should be interesting, because what we have here is Eldritch on a town level, of course, I'm sure with different mechanics. But we'll check that out afterwards. Now let's take a look at the book real quick. This is the hardback of the rule book. Get it out of here. All right. Very nice. It's got special ink on it to give it a shine. I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera, but it's got it in the back as well, in this area here. Really etched signs, etched Starfield perhaps. Very nice. This one does have a little crushing down here. You can see that. Okay, we got a board set up. Now this is interesting here, because it's showing you the original board game that Chaosium put out a long time ago. And my goodness, the artwork looks like child's play. You can check if you can see that. You can see it looks very childish, the artwork. It doesn't look very spooky at all or creepy or anything. That looks like a regular campus there with some, bodies or whatever running around. Very interesting. I never saw the first edition. I've seen the cover, but I never actually had or saw the first edition. Okay, so we got a little section on the history. And it looks like the original people that, a picture of the original guys that made the game. All right, of course we have our rules. And it's got a nice extended art pic. I would like to get this picture. I'd like to get a print of that picture so I can hang it up somewhere. That's pretty cool. All right, so you learn to play. Your spell, you learn to play, and it looks like your rules reference. And it's got the Arkham Horror card game art in the middle of the book. And that's another one I'd love to have a print of. Very cool. And then here we have backstory on Arkham. Very nice. Looks like we have backstory on all of the different areas of the city. Which this is great for me. This is great because I love this kind of thing. I love this backstory, and all the art is very nice. We have a lot of backstory here, all the different sections. Okay, and it looks like we have this missing a page here. Let's see. Yes, here we are. This is the write-ups of one of the two investigators in the back. So these are two of the same people that actually worked on the original, did this, so it melds in perfectly. So this is great. This is amazing. I like this. I recommend that if you can still get this when you pick up your game, go ahead and get this. For me, it was, even with a little bit of crushing here, I'm a little disappointed in that, but otherwise, I'm happy with this, and I'm glad I paid the $20 to get it. All right, that's it. That's everything we got here. So we're going to take it to the table and see how it plays. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.